What's going on, guys? Matt Downs with Trick 10s, and today we are going to show you guys how to install an on-the-fly jack plate. Now, for me personally, if I'm going to spend the money to buy a jack plate and I need to have the ability to move it up and down on the go, I'm going to go ahead and spend the extra money just to go ahead and buy the hydraulic jack plate. Little push button up and down, whole lot easier. Yes, it costs a little bit more money, but in my opinion, if I'm going to do it, well, that's what I'm going to do. But you guys are watching because you've already bought an on-the-fly jack plate and you want to know how to install it. I'll show you guys how to do this. Quick and simple, cut right to the point. It's not that hard, guys. So the whole thing comes with the main body right here, which you have to install in this direction right here. That little round bar on the bottom goes towards the bottom of the boat. And basically this part on top right here, well, you're going to install this flush with the top of your transom and clamp it up there and measure port to starboard and make sure that it is even. And you're going to drill through it and install it. Now, this is what you get right here for your on the fly portion of it. And this is basically the same type of jack that you have on your trailer for your front wheel to jack it up and down when you're taking it on and off of your truck. It's not rocket science. This is very simple. And I'm not 100% sold on this, but I'm gonna show you guys how to install it. I'm gonna put you guys in the hyperlapse. I'm gonna go ahead and install this main portion of this, and then we'll circle back and see what we got. Let's get right into it. All right, guys, so check it out. We got pretty much the bulk of this on-the-fly jack plate installed, and it was pretty simple. I mean, the only issues you're gonna have now are gonna be issues inside of the boat, and we'll talk about that in a second, but look at how we did this. Now, I did install this little transom plate right here. If you guys are gonna install any type of jack plate on your boat, well, I recommend that you install a transom plate. This one's 3/16 of an inch thick, aluminum diamond plate. We can make these smooth, whatever size you want. I will sell these for about $100 shipped to your door. So if you want one of these, hit me up on professionalwelding@gmail.com. Send me an email and let me know that you want a transom bracket, and I'll figure out what size you need for your motor. This one is 16 inches wide. It's 1.5 inches on the top, comes down 12.5 inches, about 9 inches here, and then it kicks back at a 45. It's exactly what you need. It gives it a little bit of extra support in here, and it will definitely help out with any type of jack plate you're putting on here, because you're gonna cause a lot more force and stress and torque on your transom if you're gonna set it back 5 inches like this one. All right, so you can see what we got. I am gonna have to notch a little bit of this off for those nuts. Not the end of the world. I did go ahead and put this extra 1/4 inch plate in here. I had to change up the bolts down there on the bottom because they weren't long enough. Because as you can see, well, you got the thickness of this extra 1/2 inch plate in here with it. Top ones were okay, but it really needed that because it was starting to suck in pretty bad on this back side right here when I put it in without this extra plate. So that's something I provided for it. But it does hit when you bring it all the way down. Look. And this thing takes forever to take up and down. Like, I mean, it's really a bit ridiculous. There's nothing fly about this. This is like 150 turns to get this thing to go down. But you're gonna get real close right in here where it is gonna hit. You're about 1/8 inch away right now. So look, now it's hitting. So you're still sitting up above this a good inch. I don't know. I mean, above the transom originally, it's up about 1 inch. So we'll put the motor on there. Nothing else we can do. We'll put the motor on there and then we'll see what it looks like. I got Austin here to help me. We're about to get back on this project, but while he's here, I want to put this motor on here because it's going to be awkward to take this thing out of here by myself, and it's laying on the floor. So I need to get it out of here, but this is what outboards look like when you get them shipped to your door. They come in a giant box. It's got a gas tank in that box, and it's packaged really well. I've had a couple of motors shipped to me from onlineoutboards.com, and well, never had any issues with them, so definitely seem like a good company. We'll go ahead and put you guys back on the hyperlapse. right, so we got the on-the-fly jack plate installed. Looks good. We brought it all the way up. I did add the transom plate in here, which I do recommend highly if you want to put any type of jack plate on your boat. We got the motor hung up here. I'm not going to permanently install this motor with holes through the actual on-the-fly jack plate because I want him to test it. And if he doesn't like it, well, he could easily, return this thing and put it back in the box. Once you drill the holes in there, though, it's kind of a done deal. It wasn't crazy to install, and, when you drop it all the way down, you do run into issues with this. As long as you have this facing in the upward position, the door will open plenty fine. I had to add these plates in here. I'm still going to cut those bolts off so it's nice and flush, but these heads stuck out a little bit farther. I had to notch the lid just a little bit right there just to make sure they didn't, hang up on these bolt heads right here. But turned out good. I mean, I don't know. He's going to have to test it out, but if you guys want to install these on-the-fly jack plates, I hope this video helps you. It's really not that hard. Put you some 5200 in there around your bolts and, well, you're good to go. All right, guys, so on-the-fly jack plate is not really my cup of tea. I mean, you got to be specific on what type of boat you're going to be installing it on, because if you're going to install it on a John boat, bass boat modification, something like this, well, you're going to deal with the issues that we're dealing with in this video. If you're putting it on a Carolina skiff or something that's just like a wide open transom or a wide open John boat, then might be a whole different story, but it's kind of the things you got to think about before you actually pull the trigger and buy one of these jack plates. I don't know. We're gonna have to water test this thing to get a real feel for it and understand how it works and if it's really worth the money or it's worth to just upgrade and go ahead and get the hydraulic jack plate. Either way, I hope that we'll find out some more information. Chad's gonna take this thing on the water. He's gonna try it out, run it around, and then I'll give you guys some more insight on it. I do appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. Hit that like, subscribe button, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. I'm trying to hit 25K by the end of 2025. We're like 150 away from that. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, guys. I do appreciate it. I'll see y'all next time. See you back to work.